Oh, 9 o'clock alarm's on apparently with someone.
9 a.m. alarm.
All right. Well, it is 9 a.m., so let's get this meeting started. Good morning, everybody. I'm Pauline Wilkie with United One Realty. I am one of your board of directors and YPM membership chair, and I'm filling in for Denise as she has been doing the meeting this last month and always does a fantastic job and keeps us entertained and laughing. But she wasn't able to be with us today, so we are going to have me today. So the meeting to order, and we are going to first start off with our Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm going to have Lisa, if you can lead us in that Pledge of Allegiance, that would be fantastic. So.
Got it, girlfriend. Good morning, everybody. If you're not standing, please stand. And ready, begin.
I pledge
allegiance to the
flag of the United States
of America and to the republic for which it stands,
One nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Yay! Thank you. You did a great job. Okay, so some housekeeping rules. Maximum meeting will take about an hour, 9 to 10. Sometimes we get out of here sooner. So if you have any questions or comments, please use the chat box on the right or use your raise your hand feature and I can call upon you. Please mute yourself unless you are speaking so everyone can stay muted during the meeting because sometimes, you get that background noise. So please mute yourself unless you are speaking. And a reminder to submit your listings for review on Monday by 12 o'clock, which is one day before the meeting, and you can go to srcar.org to submit those. So moving on. So do we have any new attendants? Anybody new that's been here before? If you can just unmute yourself and say hi and give us your name. If there's anybody that's...
Hi, my name is Gordon Clark. I'm with the Press Enterprise in Southern California News Group.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. So,
thanks for having me.
Anyone else that is new that would like to share their name or info? No? Well, thank you all for being here. We all appreciate you guys for joining us. So. All right, so we will have our affiliate spotlight, the knife man, Eric. So you are, it's your turn to take it away. You always do a good job.
Perfect. Thank you, Pauline. I appreciate it. Good morning, everybody. You know it's going to be a great day when the knife guy shows up to your Zoom. You got the knife guy in your house. This is the best day of your life. Happy Halloween. I'm really excited to be here. For those of you who haven't met yet personally, my name's Eric. I'm the sharpest guy you know with Cutco Closing Gifts. And for the last decade, our team has been specializing helping agents, lenders, and other business owners brand themselves forever using their gifting system because change brings opportunity. I'm really excited to be here with all you today because I've spoken to your association dozens of times. Lots of familiar faces, lots of clients in here. It's good to see you, Robin and Michael and so many other people who we work with already. But we're all zoomed in here, right? We're all real close. So I'm going to show you something that's really cool with Cutco that you can only see really close. So wave your hands in the air like you just don't care a little bit if you have some Cutco knives at home. Nice. Couple people. Look at all the beautiful and intelligent people waving their hands around. All right. So for those of you who haven't heard of it, for those of you who don't have your screens on, you might want to turn them on. I'm going to show you something pretty incredible with this pair of scissors right here that you can only see up close. But before I do that, I'll just come from a place of gratitude and humility. When I report to you, because people have been asking, Eric, how's the knife business been with everything going on? We're way up for the year. And the reason I share that is because simply three things. Number one, as we've all learned in the last 6 months, there's never been a better time to appreciate your clients than right now. Number two, there's never been a time in history where people are home more than ever, obviously. And because of that, never in history have people been home and cooking more than ever. And so, like I said, our team specializes in putting your name on a branded piece of Cutco, which if you haven't heard of Cutco before, it's super high quality. It's 100% American made. Woo! Because every day that ends in Y is the best day to buy American. And it's all guaranteed forever. And we take that high quality knife and we custom engrave it with your name, your logo, your tagline. Let me ask you a question to think about. Do you think your people have been home a lot lately? Have they been in the kitchen, the most used room in the entire household? And let me show you this. Do you think they could use a pair of scissors that does something like this? So check this out. This is the part. Feel free to drum roll if you're at home. I can hear you. I can feel you. They come apart. These are our scissors. They come apart for easy cleaning. When you put them back together, they have these little teeth in there for gripping. Now, I can't do this at the association. I could, but it's too small of a thing to see in such a large room. But check this out. This is a penny, real penny. I'm going to keep it in frame the entire time. Michael's seen this before. He knows where this is going. But our scissors will literally cut through anything. Chicken bone, plastics, fine fabrics, silks, cashmere. I know it's a crazy economy to be cutting money in half right now. But that is a half a penny. Our spreader is to live without. You can't live without it. The point is we custom engrave it. We put it on the most used room, or in the most used room in the household. Because they are engraved, the gifts are 100% tax deductible. Okay, I'll say it again. You can write off the entire cost of the gift. They range in price from about $100 to $200. You're spending the money anyway. Wine, champagne, gift cards, gift baskets, that money's already going out. This is simply something that they have and they use every day. So I want to wrap it up here. I've got a free piece of Cutco to give away. This is also separate from, I think we have a raffle prize at the end too. We're going to do the drawing with the wheel, but I got a raffle within a raffle because we all know, feel free to shout it out. I know you're at home. I know you're muted. The only thing better than Cutco is free Cutco. I saw a couple mouths move. All right, pull out your phone. Here's how this works. I want to buy you a knife just for meeting with me. Literally going to send you a piece of Cutco. Take 20 minutes, meet with me via Zoom. Let me show you how our program works. We ship you a 1-year supply of gifts. You have gifts on hand for the year. Your job is to sell real estate and help people with their homes. Okay, not to run around town every month trying to figure out what type of gift you should get for your clients. Let us handle it for you. They're home every day. They use knives every day. So I want to show you how our program works. I'll send you a knife just for meeting with me. Here's how this works. I'm going to give away $100 of free Cutco right now. You're going to text me. Don't do it yet. With your name and your email to get entered in the drawing. Now, put the word SHARP, S-H-A-R-P, the word SHARP, if you'd like to set up a time to meet. I would like nothing more than to show you how our team can help you brand forever. Put the word SHARP. I'll respond with times to get together. We'll set it up. It's going to be a great time. It's going to make it the best day of your life. You'll get a free piece of Cutco. So my phone number is 858-255-1142. I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'll put it in the chat later. 858-255-1142. Okay, if you plan on appreciating your clients forever, put the word SHARP in there. If you want to find a really high quality gift for your clients, put the word SHARP. If you have a closing coming up, put it in there. Let's get a time to get together. If not, I'm just going to put you in for the drawing. We'll give away some free Cutco. But most of all, I just hot potato. It's good to see all of you. And I really wish I could be in there to give Diane a hug and Michael a high five and see everybody and appreciate all of you. And thank you on behalf of all the affiliates as well, to the whole SRCAR team, Sylvia and Connie and Diane. I'm just looking at the screen I'm looking at right now. Thanks for keeping this train moving forward in this crazy world that we're in. Two things we can be sure of, and I'll leave you on this. There's two things we can be sure of in any world, in any market, in any economy, is that number one, people use knives every day. And number two, the SRCAR team will always be there for you. Thank you, and have a super sharp rest of your day.
Awesome. Thank you, Eric. You're so good. I always love watching you.
Thank you, Eric.
You're welcome.
And there's some awesome, nice comments.
Oh, yeah. Check the comment. I love you all. Thank you. Appreciate that.
They're all good stuff, and I purchased some, and they're really nice, and the logo looks great on the knives. So thank you for being here.
You rock. You're welcome. I'll put my info in the chat. Have a beautiful day. Oh, I'll do the drawing at the end too. I'll be here.
Okay. All right. So we have a SRC, our partner spotlight, I believe, and it's going to be Gina La Mora. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Good morning, and thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. My name is Gina Lamora, and I'm the owner and creator of Grazing Theory Lavish Charcuterie. This is the new style of eating that is just taking the country, or honestly the world, by storm. And instead of sitting down for a big steak where you will use Eric's knives, we are proposing that you have a beautiful spread of different accoutrements that everybody can create their own tasting from. So my name is Gina. Like I said, I'm here because Diane invited me. Some of your members already use our service that is local to Temecula, Menifee, Murrieta. So kind of like the Temecula Valley area. Why we are important to you is that we can also offer your clients beautiful closing gifts. Ours is edible right when we deliver it. So the value that we add is your client will receive our board within the first week or so of them moving into their new home. So the last thing you want to do if you've ever moved is try to cook food in a completely scrambled kitchen. So what's really lovely about this gift is that we hand deliver it to your client's door. As part of our service, we also receive a list from you with your closing clients or the realtors that you want to thank for using you for their business. And we contact them via email first and then via phone call or text if they're not responding. So that way we can set up a specific date and a specific time that they're available to accept this gift from us. So it's really worry-free for the realtors. We take care of all the coordination. You do not have to stock anything in your office, as we also take care of laser engraving 100% bamboo board for you. So this is also a gift that keeps on giving, because your client can finish the charcuterie board, enjoy it for the day, and then they have that 100% bamboo cutting board that they can now create their own charcuterie on, or use Eric's knives to cut their steak on. What's really fun about it is that it is a unique gift. It's very personalized because we have
Gina, welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the technical difficulties, but the world we live in. But we're doing it. So, oh, I thought she was drinking something else. So, Gina, please continue on. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys. I'm not sure where we got cut off, but I'm just going to tell you about the value that we provide is that we receive a list from you as the realtor, as our client. Then we coordinate the delivery and the bamboo boards with our vendors. So that way it's completely taken away from you. This is a stress-free, worry-free gift. Once you send the client's information to us, we take care of the rest. And all you will be receiving is thank yous and Instagram tags to say thank you so much for being an amazing lender or an amazing realtor. Right now we work with about 5 to 6 realtor companies, which is really fun. So thank you for those clients that are using us. I would love to share my screen to just show you what we offer at Grazing Theory. That's one of our most popular items. So I'm going to hit the share screen button. If the host could please disable the attendee sharing button or enable it, that would be awesome.
Go ahead.
Perfect. Let's hit share screen again. Perfect. All right, so everybody should be seeing my screen, and I'm just going to slide on over to our Instagram. So this is our Instagram, and on here what I'm showing you is our grazer board. So the grazer, if you're thinking about a 8.5 by 11 piece of paper, that is how big that board is. You can see the beautiful 100% bamboo board that we created on. Again, that is laser engraved with your logo on it. So that is a gift that keeps on giving. That board will feed 4 to 6 people, which is about your typical family size. We have an array of artisan cheeses on there, beautiful charcuterie meats, and then of course we love highlighting local Temecula companies on our board. So we are Temecula made. So we have honey that is curated from a local honey farmer. We have hot pepper jelly from Mrs. Cheese Jellies. Our figs are grown local, and so is the rosemary that we use. So at Grazing Theory, that's something we're very proud of, is that we support local. So by supporting us, you support other small businesses too. So my call to action today is if anybody has any questions about what our boards are or other options that we have, please send me an email, and the email address, info@grazingtheory.com. Once you send me an email at info@grazingtheory.com, we will reply to that email with a complete client appreciation gift packet. So that will outline what they receive on the board, what the pricing is, what the coordination is, and also the option for you to get your personalized logo put on there. It's wrapped up in a beautiful cellophane, so we deliver it and they can enjoy it immediately. Does anybody have any questions so far? We're good.
Don't see any questions, so I think we're good. So thank you so much. Sorry for the back and forth, but your boards are beautiful, and honestly, they would pair really good with that spreadable knife that Eric has.
I know, we should do combo gifts. So that's another good point you brought up. If you do have another gift, a hat or a tumbler or the Cutco knife that you would like to include with your Grazing Theory board, we will coordinate to pick that up from your office, and that is what we will deliver with our board to your client. So I think we can do some combos here. Our wine and cheese shop is opening up the end of October. So if you did want to send a bottle of champagne, red or white wine, we are also starting those combo gifts.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so next up we have Emily from the president/CEO of Temecula Valley Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Emily, for being here.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. It's been an exciting morning, in part because of your amazing presenters beforehand. Big kudos and shout out to them for just the local collaboration and for being local solopreneurs and entrepreneurs out here. I know that time is valuable and we're probably running a little short, so I'll just try and give you guys a quick update. I appreciate the invitation to be here. I honestly, personally, always have an interest in what you guys are discussing in these Zoom walls, because you as realtors or being in the real estate industry, you guys have that firsthand touch with our local residents, and our community matters. So I appreciate what you do at the Chamber of Commerce. You know, we're fortunate in our valley to have a number of chambers of commerce in our local communities, and we see ourselves as kind of the bridge between government, business, economy, and quality of life issues and concerns. So it's so important for us to stay connected with you. And so I'll give you some updates today, and then I invite any of you to reach out to me at any time with insights, questions, or needs and resources that you might have. In our few minutes today, I think what I'll focus on is just providing you with some updates about what's happening in our local business community, what it means for our local economy. I will share with you just a quick overview of some of the resources that are available for residents, because you as the realtors, as you're selling our community, probably want to be knowledgeable about such things. And then I will definitely touch on COVID-19, what you do and may not know about testing and the stats in our local community, and what that means for Riverside County and our reopening plans and progress. And then I would be remiss if I didn't touch on the fact that we are in the middle of a huge election season on a federal, state, and local level. Definitely get in touch and in tune with the Southwest California Legislative Council. I'm sure most of you are, because we house most of our meetings at the SARCAR office. But for your residents who are moving in and who just maybe want a quick resource, or if you yourself want a quick resource, make sure to check out the Ledge Council site, because we've got a list of all of the propositions that'll be on the ballot, and what our suggestions are based on protecting our local economy and business community. So with that said, what's happening in the local business community? We recently, our chamber has been doing a state of business survey over the span of COVID. And in our last survey, probably just about a month ago now, when we talked to small businesses, a good 10% of small businesses said they were at risk of closing their doors within 3 months' time because of COVID-19. And so it's been really interesting and heartbreaking to see, but we are seeing the smaller mom and pop shops really take a hit. But on the other hand, you're seeing the bigger businesses continue to get bigger. And while there are pros and cons to both, I think for us, as we think about a quality of life, it's really important that we have the local mom and pop shops and that small business who have a place to survive and thrive. And that happens only when we as residents think to shop local. I get the convenience of next day prime delivery and just having a world of of options right there at your fingertips and your keyboard. But as much as possible, I think it's our responsibility as professionals in the area to just keep reminding ourselves and those around us to shop local and support a local business. For those small businesses that are hurting, it's been interesting, tourism, hospitality, that frontline service work, those have been the niches that have been most radically affected. Hospitality and tourism is projected to take probably about 2 years to recover. And each month that we stay in a closed state, that projection goes out further and further and further. But there are other industries in our valley that have been thriving, manufacturing, retail. Surprisingly, most of the cities were expecting to hit a huge, not necessarily budget deficit, but they were very concerned about their sales tax budgets. And through all of COVID, it's been quite surprising how much retail has actually helped offset where we're losing receipts in other industries. So that's been a godsend. If you are interacting with people who are in the home buying process, who are moving out this way, or if you know someone who's reaching out to you and saying, we lost our jobs, we're considering selling, I would highly suggest that you connect them with the local chamber office. We have ties to workforce development, and there are so many groups right now who are trying to help our local residents pivot and either find new work in a new industry and to help upskill them with free training resources so that they don't have to be spending money to put themselves into a new industry or career, but connect them with your local chamber. There are a number of other resources that exist for local residents right now. We have everything to feed local food insecurities, shelter. We've got a lot of options too for, like in Temecula, we're talking about Wi-Fi gardens for kids who are home at school and the internet just isn't working. So if there's any issue, challenge, or resource that you're hearing from your residents as they're moving in or considering moving out, again, connect them with us and we'll be sure to forward you resources. And I invite any of you as local realtors or real estate professionals, if you get some frequently asked questions and you need to regularly refer certain resources, just hit our office up. We'll put together a really nice digital flyer for you with all of those resources so that you can just have it on hand. But all of this leads back to, what's the quality of life and what is the way in which we can live, work, and play today, despite the mandates from the state level. So most of you, I'm sure, are aware that a week ago, Riverside County was able to move from Tier 1 of the governor's new watch list into Tier 2, which is known as the red tier. This allowed a number of businesses to open up with minimal capacities, but it was a huge step forward. Ladies can go get their manis and petties again. We can walk through the mall. The children's museums and our local museums should be able to open up. Our movie theaters are back to limited capacities. This is all a huge step forward. The reality is we know that our businesses can't survive at this capacity if it's for an extended period of time. So it's really critical that our businesses be able to move forward into the next tier within the next, I would say now, like 2 weeks. And so what allows us to do that is if our community has good health stats. And there's been this kind of like back and forth, a little bit of a political game between how businesses are held hostage for what community health is looking like. And we know that businesses are not the hotspot for where COVID-19 spreads. COVID just tends to spread more so in social gatherings than it does in a place of business or in a place of commerce. And so it's really important for our residents to understand their role in helping us maintain a healthy community so that our businesses can move forward into the next tier. As of this last Wednesday, we were still meeting the state's metrics to keep moving forward. Today is Tuesday, so the governor is going to announce where our stats are at over the last 7-day average, if you will. So we are hoping for good news that just still shows that we are on track to keep progressing forward. If that happens, that would put us into the orange tier in about 2 weeks. So you would see just the capacity of most businesses increase, and then we would welcome back some other industries. But we still don't have anything that really speaks to events and gatherings and really what's permissible there. I will tell you that, you know, if for any business that kind of thrives and succeeds based on gathering people, the County of Riverside is taking more of an educational stance versus an enforcement stance. They really are supportive of our local business community. They want you guys to be able, they want our local businesses to be able to operate to the best of their abilities. And so they're not coming around with the handcuffs and, you know, warnings per se. They're coming through with education as to how can you pivot your business to accommodate people and small groups or what have you in a way that is still safe and practical to keep us moving forward. And then one other thing that you guys should know in regards to moving into the next tier, there are 2 health metrics that we have to meet, arguably 3. But the governor recently threw in a little monkey wrench and said, well, you might be meeting those 2 criteria points, but if you don't have enough people testing every day, then I'm gonna make those metrics a little bit harder. And that testing metric requires that we continue to have a steady stream of residents who go in for testing. And the thing is in our community, we have private testing facilities, and then you have state and county testing facilities. By far and large, private testing facilities that offer a rapid response test that everyone hears about, that's an antigen-based test. And if it's an antigen-based test, those test results are never, ever counted. So if you are negative, it's gonna show likely negative. If you show positive, it's gonna show likely positive, and the state is never going to acknowledge the test. So it's really important that anyone who's going to test, make sure that we use a PCR-based test. We do have local sites in Elsinore, Temecula, and I believe Murrieta, but I would just encourage you guys to be aware of knowing that where you test really matters. Great.
Yeah, no, you're great info. So we have, it's so complicated, but you guys are doing some amazing things for our community and making sure that we're all getting taken care of. So thank you.
Yeah, closing statement would just be thank you guys for being the bridge between the residents and us as the business community. I encourage you to just stay engaged and give us your feedback and your needs and resources.
Awesome. Thank you. And then also, if you want to put your info in the chat, so if anyone has any questions, they can reach out to you. So thank you so much, Emily, for being here. And I like your shirt.
So these were our closed transactions from September 21st to September 27, 308. And I don't have the number of transactions from last year.
There was 2, let me see.
There was a huge jump from last year this time to this year. So the market's very, very active. And then we don't have today's properties. Are there any committee updates that we can do in the meantime?
I don't know if Jenna's here, but we do have one for YPN.
Okay,
Um,
go ahead.
I'm here, Molly, but go ahead and do the blood drive because you know the specifics.
Okay, yeah, I have the flyer right here, and I'll add it into the chat. So save the date for Thursday, October 29th. We're doing a blood drive at the board from 10 a.m. to 3, the Murrieta location, sorry. And any units we get in excess of 15, we will be able to donate funds for our Christmas drive for Kamali'i Family Foster Agency that, you know, we love so much and love to support. So I'll put the flyer in the chat. And the only other thing I wanted to say is thank you to everybody who sponsored and attended the
Movie night.
movie night last week. I thought it was a great time, and I just appreciate everybody that was a part of it, helping out scholarship.
Awesome. I have something about the golf tournament next week. Can I announce it?
Yeah, of course.
Awesome. Okay. Well, we're just at about 70 people. We still have some room for some foursomes or some singles if you guys want to sign up. It is next Thursday, October 8th. So it's $100 per player, or if you just want to do dinner, it's $30. There's going to be a putting contest. There's a hole-in-one. There is a big prize that'll be at the hole-in-one. We're going to have a ton of sponsors, a ton of food, obviously a ton of alcohol. And it's just going to be a great time. It's going to be over at the golf club at Rancho, California. And again, if you haven't signed up, make sure that you get your ticket.
Thank you, Stephen. And anybody here from Legislative Committee want to give an update for tomorrow?
I don't know if anybody is from the committee here, but I can let everybody know that tomorrow from 10 to 11, the Legislative Committee is bringing forward recommendations on all the local ballot propositions, as well as measures that some of our cities will be voting on, and I believe even a bill update on some of the bills that have affected real estate. So it should be a great meeting. 10 o'clock tomorrow. I think registration email went out a couple of times, but just call the office or email if you need to get more information.
Thank you, Adam. And I included the link on the chat so people can just click it and go ahead and register. All right, so education and updates, just a reminder, we are still taking the credit card authorizations for the 12 months payment plan. You can sign up to for that through December. You would just have to pay, for example, if you signed up right now in September, you would pay the payment for September of $80.17, and then we would continue with the automatic debit through August 31st of next year. We also have the 3 installments. This is only for the realtor dues, where we divide your $488 to 3 payments, October, November, and December. So please call our office if you have any questions in regards to your 2021 dues. We would be happy to help you get set up so that you can be taken care of for next year. All right. And then I just got a message from Wendy that she has the speakers with her. So I don't know if they got split into a different room. Let me see if I can figure that out real quick.
Colleen just said it won't let her back in.
Okay.
She said it's a big group.
I wonder if there's a way to invite them in.
Sylvia, can I make a quick announcement while you're looking at that?
Sure.
So I guess officially it was yesterday. Technically it's every day, but there is a National AE Appreciation Day. So if you guys could please join me in thanking Connie Lynch for all she does for our association, and recognize her for all her efforts and support for us. Connie, we love you, and thanks for everything you do.
Thanks, Connie.
Thanks, Connie.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
I do want to do the raffle because it looks like most of the people for the raffle are here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up that slide really quick.
In the meantime, I just sent a message to everybody. We've changed the date for WCR for the virtual fashion show. It was going to be this Thursday, and now it's October the 29th due to some other events, conflict events. Murrieta has their awards gala, same time, same date. So, and this time the virtual fashion show will include a bottle auction, so it'll be a little bit bigger. We'll send out a flyer.
Thank you. Thank you, Myrna.
You're welcome.
All right. So our raffle drawing that we do at the end of the month, it includes all the agents that have pitched properties throughout the month. And we always have a wonderful affiliate or partner that provides a gift for 2 winners. And so we're going to be raffling out 2 knives provided by Eric with sharp retention. Thank you so much, Eric.
Hey, you're welcome. Also, I love the photo. That's beautiful. And then I have this raffle too that I did. Pick a number 1 through 7, please.
Okay, so everybody pick a number from
No,
1 to 7.
Just you. Just pick one. You're good.
Oh, me? Okay. Do I have to say it out loud?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. I pick 4.
4. Okay. I was like, I'm not a magician. I don't know. I'm just saying this is for the people who texted me when I said text me to do the drawing for $100 at Cutco, and then we can do the other one for this too. Adam Pearson, you just won $100 of free Cutco.
Awesome.
And
congratulations.
And then how are we going to do the drawing? That was separate from the knees. We can do it however you're normally doing it. You do a wheel or I call
Yeah,
it.
we have a wheel of names.
Perfect.
Okay, so let's see.
I like the wheels. We want the wheel. We want the wheel.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and click. We're gonna have 2 winners, and the winners from this morning can also pick a sign writer.
Madden sound effects. All right.
Gigi, are you here?
Hi there. Yes, I am. Thank you.
Congratulations.
It's awesome. I'm excited.
Enjoy the knives. Be careful. Band-Aids are sold separately, okay?
I need some new knives. That's perfect. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Very welcome.
And so we'll have your gift at our Murrieta location for pickup, and then you can pick a sign writer of your choice.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome. All right, for a second winner.
Oh, it has a tone sound effect. How superb. Oh, nice.
And Pauline is here. She's just in the other meeting.
Okay, so Sylvia, what do we have next? Because I was apparently winning a knife and not in the other meeting.
Just a reminder about our upcoming events, and that's about it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, so you did all committee updates, right?
Yes, YPN did an update on their upcoming blood drive. We had the legislative update event that's coming tomorrow. WCR's fashion show date changed. And so Myrna updated us with that information, and I think that was it.
Okay, sounds good. So we have the golf course and then our big meeting tomorrow with Adam and Jean. And then also just a reminder too, Reimagine Expo and Conference is October 12th through the 14th. So it's free classes, strongly advised to register for that. So do we have any town criers?
No.
No? Okay. Well then, that's the end of the meeting.
We made it.
It's like the most eventful one. I love it. Thank you. And Eric, if you're still on, thank you so much for the raffle prize. And thank you guys all for donating, all you affiliates being always so supportive. And I think I heard that a car is getting raffled off at the golf tournament. So that's pretty, or a hole in one or something like that. So that's awesome. So
hole in one.
All right. All right, everyone. Well, thank you. And we will be back next Tuesday. So don't forget to submit those listings on Monday before 12. Bye.